With the internet, tablets, and smartphones now part of the norm for most people, to be a more successful hospitality property, you have to be online, in front of your past, current, and potential guests. I'm going to share how you can reach those guests, collect their emails, and build your customer list. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson. Now, I've heard both independent hotel and bed and breakfast owners say, I'm just a small property owner. Why would I need an email list? The use of internet, tablets, and smartphones is the norm for most people. And for you to be as successful or more successful than your competitors, you have to be online, in front of your customers. Now, I had mentioned many times before, it is imperative to build trust and establish a relationship with your customers. People typically choose businesses and, in your case, return to properties they feel they can trust. Email and guest list building is a great way to build your customer's base and establish a sense of kinship around your brand and your property. Now, think about it. How often do you normally visit a company's website? Daily? Weekly? Probably not as often as you check your emails. Email marketing is an excellent way to notify your customers about your property's updates, news, or even special events and deals you may be offering. Ultimately, email marketing is cheap and a fast way to reach your customers while building traffic to your website and increasing your customer base. Now, imagine this. A visitor comes to your site or a stay at your property. They see something you are using to entice them to sign up for your list. This could be a discount of some type, free information about your region, or a video. Your imagination is your only limit. They like what they see, they like your site, they like your content, and they like your videos, so they end up signing onto your email list. Now you have a way to communicate with them. You can put them into an autoresponder system. Now you can begin sending them daily or weekly tips, and you have a way to warm them up so eventually they'll book a stay. So obviously now you have to have an autoresponder service. And if you're not familiar with that term, I will give you a couple you can check out. I would look at GetResponse and Aweber to start, but there are other options. Now, we have tutorials on how to build an autoresponder campaign in the marketing section of Guide to Operating Your Independent Hotel or Bed and Breakfast training tutorials. After the break from our sponsor, I'm going to share with you another option to drive subscribers to your list by using squeeze pages. Do you have an independent hospitality property, a hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast, and at times feel overwhelmed with all you have to do? Do you find yourself doing everything from checking guests in, to marketing, to looking for the right people to work for you, to cleaning toilets and everything in between? What happens when things become hectic? Do you feel stressed? Do you find it difficult to plan for the future when your only concern is how to get the rooms ready for the new arrivals? So what can you do? You have to get organized. You have to learn the strategies that'll make you more effective. Wouldn't it be great to learn the techniques the big brand hospitality properties use and to work like you have a full organizational structure supporting you? If the answer is yes, your next question might be, how do I do this? Well, if you can make the time and have the extra funds, many universities and colleges offer hospitality training programs. Or you can learn from those who've gone through all your problems and see how they have streamlined their business. You can do this by becoming a member of the Hospitality Property School Group. The benefits of this group include helping your hospitality property to gain a clear vision, help set up your organizational structure, help set up your brand, help your social media strategy, help create an atmosphere to hire the right employees, help grow your business. The Hospitality Property School Group is designed to share knowledge, tips, and techniques to like-minded hospitality property owners and managers who might not have the benefit of having an entire organization to support them. If you are looking for ways to streamline your business, learn how to set up an organizational strategy, to hire and keep the right employees, and to increase your bookings and profit, then visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site and explore the Hospitality Property Group for an entire week for only $1. We guarantee you'll find tips and techniques that you can begin using right away to help start improving your bookings and profit. But don't just take my word for it. Explore yourself for an entire week for only $1. That's KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Before the break, I said I was going to share with you another option to drive subscribers to your list by using squeeze pages. Now, if you don't already know, squeeze pages are basically pages that describe your product or describe some sort of gift or freebie, and a visitor would have the ability to fill out their name and their email address to get what you're offering. So squeeze pages are great in terms of building your list. Now you're building your list. How are you going to keep them engaged? You need to share content that will be of interest. First of all, you need to decide what you are promoting, and then you need to decide what the call to action is, or the end action you want the visitor to take. Do you want them to purchase a product or a service, or another person's product or service, or fill out a form, or to book a stay? It's up to you to decide what you want them to do. Now let's talk about the email itself. Your email should contain the following: a catchy subject line, something that's going to entice a reader to want to read further. This is kind of like the front door to your email. Once they click, they're going to see the email body, basically the content where you say hi or dear so-and-so, and then you enter your content. You can also have downloadable files, put in links to your videos, and so forth. It's always a good idea to set them up for the next email by saying something like, okay, in my next email, I'm going to have a valuable tip or advice or a video, and I'm going to give it to you in 2 days or 1 week, whatever you decide. Make sure you always include what you want them to do. Make sure that the call to action is actually something to do with the email body. If you follow these rules and you connect all your emails together as one big chain link, then your conversions are going to be a lot higher. Does this make sense so far? Let me know by leaving a short comment. Your ultimate goal is to create raving fans, especially raving fans that will buy or book. But first things first, you need to position yourself. Your subscribers will be attracted to you depending on how you position yourself or introduce yourself. So when they subscribe to your list, you need to position yourself right then and there. What I mean by this, are you there to help them, or are you there just to sell them? And even though helping people sounds like a really good idea, you can still help them through what you want to sell them. Now, what I have found is being on the extreme end of just giving away free stuff all the time, or at the other end, selling stuff all the time, should be avoided. If you give people free stuff all the time, you have conditioned them just to receive free stuff. And if you're trying to sell them all the time, then every time they see your email, they're just going to think, another sales pitch. How are you helping me? What you have to do is find an equal balance. And if you can find an equal balance, you're going to create raving fans. Share with them the highlights of your region, the local attractions, talk about the natural surroundings and the benefits of your property. And then other times, offer them packages or deals or tell them about special events. Another thing you need to do is be consistent about the time you email them. So if you're used to emailing them at 9:30 Eastern Time, then you want to make sure you email them consistently at 9:30 Eastern Time. I found there are people that will wait for your email, so try to make sure you're consistent. Another thing I like to do is integration marketing. Now, if you're a hospitality property owner or manager, you should know what is available in your area for your guests. You should also have developed a relationship with those businesses or attractions so you can cross-promote. And I'll talk more about cross-promoting with other businesses in a later session. If you do have these type of relationships in place, then you're in a position to discuss the idea of promoting an offer to their mailing list, and in exchange, you would promote an offer they have to yours. This can be a win-win situation and is enhancing your brand either by offering your subscribers more of a variety or by growing your list. The last thing I would like to mention today is exit pop-ups. Now, first of all, you might be thinking, what in the world are exit pop-ups? Or you might be thinking, exit pop-ups, they are annoying. I don't want to use them. Well, actually, if you do it right, they can yield really good results. Exit pop-ups, if done right, will actually get people to sign on your list, and it can multiply your list and future income. Let me explain. When people leave your site without joining your email list, you need to give them another opportunity to do so. Otherwise, when they leave, they leave. They might come back, or they might never come back. You can structure exit pop-ups to show when someone is leaving your site. They are very powerful. If someone is reluctant to sign up, your pop-up could be designed to give them that little extra nudge they need to fill in your form. If you can get past, current, and potential guests on your list, you can stay in touch with them by emailing them over and over and over again, ensuring you're foremost in their mind when they are ready to book. If you would like to learn more tips and techniques for operating a hospitality property, I highly recommend you join our 6-day challenge. We at Keystone HTC have taken our years of experience as hospitality property authorities and have produced the 6-day challenge, a video series that helps with many actionable tips and techniques that you can take and use to help improve your property's bookings and profit. The most exciting thing about this video series? It's 100% free. Sign up below and get immediate access to the first video. If you like this video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and if you're going to implement any of these procedures. You can support this free podcast by leaving us a review and giving us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or wherever you happen to be listening to it. Every review helps more people find the podcast at no cost to you. If you know someone who might benefit from this video, feel free to share it and make sure to hit that like button. We appreciate all feedback. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thanks so much for your consideration, and let's continue to work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.